All right, we're gonna do a window capture here, which I don't love. Or a, excuse me, we're gonna do a monitor capture, which I hate. But regardless, here we are with 1 hour with Fallout Tactics. Something about the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't know. This is currently one of the free games on Epic Games right now. Importantly, it is what's currently on Epic is a Fallout collection. Pulling it up right now. The free games currently are, since I can't just alt tab over to it, since that apparently breaks things right now, are the Fallout collection, which is original Fallout, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics, as well as Wildcard Football. Those are currently the free games on Steam, or not Steam, on Epic right now. As part of our 1 hour with series, we will be playing some of this for you lovely people. Bring this music down a little further. It should work, probably. Display has a surprising number of resolutions. Game has difficulty settings, run mode, formations, message flow, language filter, violence level, maximum blood. And then fast turn-based. So this is a very minimal design, or it's very minimum options, excuse me. But as you can see from the bottom here, this game also came out in 2001, so 23 years ago. So it gets, cut it some slack, but also, we'll see how it's aged. Let's hop into the intro, shall we? Oh, the intro was literally the thing that we watched when the game started.
1941, a date which will live.
I guess you guys weren't able to watch it because I couldn't get the stupid thing to load, so or capture.
And would lead the World War II.
Allied air forces began an attack on military
Decide that in the 21st century that America...
March 5th, 2052, the United States has officially closed.
The United States will go ahead with a national quarantine. The new plague virus.
Disaster sweeping
Fallout Tactics. Right, I didn't get to see the whole thing because I tabbed out around here and came back and it was like, you just get a menu now, buddy. Something I saw when I was trying to figure out what kind of game this was like real-time, turn-based real-time tactical combat, and I'm like, what? Okay, so what you've told me is nothing. Thank you so much for that.
Right here, pull over. All right, ain't nothing in there.
For the record, your black boxes around it are the same as my black boxes around it. So There's Rogers. Chicago, baby. This is a much longer intro than I expected. If it didn't be this long, I would have started the timer.
War never changes.
Said it.
It was the inevitable result of the path humanity had chosen. Everyone who entered into the conflict expected victory. Everyone was optimistic. But as the hostilities escalated, optimism faded, and society began to collapse. The great vaults were built to house the wealthy, the powerful, the influential, and those deemed necessary to their survival. Inside, resources and technology were stockpiled, a final defense against the coming Holocaust. With the past behind them and the present destroyed, they looked to the future. The sturdy Vault Zero was to be the nucleus of the Vault network, housing the greatest leaders, artists, and scientists. The inhabitants of Vault Zero were to reunite the vaults and lead the people to a new life, a new world. But after the bombs, the world would be a harsh one. To ensure the creation of a post-nuclear utopia, the Vault dwellers would need help. Machinery was constructed to tame a land hardened by the ravages of war, then tempered by nuclear winter. But plans were barely in place when the first missiles left the silos. During the destruction, communication between the vaults ceased. Entire vaults were lost. Those that survived were on their own. Not all vaults succumbed to the machinations of war. On North America's west coast, one group of military vault dwellers emerged almost unscathed. They surveyed the wasteland and squared their shoulders for the task ahead. These dedicated survivors salvaged the technology from the vaults. Technology that was studied, replicated, and fiercely guarded. For they knew that while their power came from numbers, their future lay in scientific knowledge. In time, they formed the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood used their knowledge to drive back the atrocities of the wasteland, proclaiming themselves the technological saviors of mankind. They scoured the land in search of more technology, raiding mutant camps, bandit towns, and the broken remains of other vaults. But even they could not keep pace with the high tolls demanded by life in the wasteland. The Brotherhood found themselves at odds with their need for new blood versus their code of technological secrecy. The debate was lengthy. Finally, the Elders ruled against sharing the technology with outsiders, convinced that they would endure as they had before. Further discussion was discouraged, and the Elders ordered the minority on a mission across the wastes. Super mutants, the foot soldiers of a conquered army, had been forced into a retreat across the mountainous barrier to the east. The Brotherhood constructed airships and dispatched the minority to track down and assess the extent of the remaining super mutant threat. But disaster struck while crossing the Great Mountains.
Of course it did.
A great storm gripped the main airship and flung it far from its course. The mighty ship was badly damaged. The smaller sections were torn from the main craft, never to be seen again. Many of the expedition's leaders were lost to the winds. The fraction of the crew that still survived struggled to keep their ship aloft before finally crashing on the outskirts of a once thriving metropolis. A city once called Chicago. Broken, scattered, and scarred, they took stock of the situation and once again squared their shoulders to the task ahead. The Brotherhood had much to offer the surrounding villages. They traded advanced medicines in exchange for food and labor. They traded protection from bandits in exchange for new recruits. In time, their ranks began to swell. Separated by distance and ideology from the main Brotherhood forces, the minority was free to forge a new Brotherhood of Steel, one that reflected the ideals they had strived for all along. However, one's future in the wasteland is never certain, for an old power has awakened, also bent on making this land its own. Life in the Brotherhood is about to change.
That was that was over 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes from when I started the timer. Like, geez. All right. No, okay, we'll just figure it out. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. Mick. Snake. He's excellent at agility, that's about it. Peter. Good at a lot of things. He's excellent at intelligence. Might go with him. Betty. Christian Morris rolling. Wilma. Look at that. 80% unarmed, 70% melee weapon. Yeah, we'll take this guy. I should have looked at the stats more. But...
All right, you mutated redneck green-skinned sacks of irradiated flesh, listen up. I am Paladin Rychek. I am in charge of training you backward maggots in the art of war and survival. In my time in the Brotherhood, I have personally trained more than 50 initiates, and I am proud to say almost 14 of them are still alive and kicking.
Nope.
The elders have ordered me to mold you flabby, hip-slapping, berry-picking, rat-rubbing Brahmin kissers into capable warriors. And I am going to do it, even if it kills you. I will teach you how to eat, sleep, walk, talk, shoot, spit like a Brotherhood soldier. First level of training will be recruitment detail. You'll go to the surrounding villages and see what able-bodied primates are ready for an honest life's work. It is your duty to remind the village elders that if they want continued protection from the scum of this world, they will uphold their end of the bargain by providing resources and their best and brightest for Brotherhood training. Now get your weak-kneed, superstitious, soft-skinned, uneducated butts to the armory. You will be issued basic weapons and armor. There are 3 simple rules to follow with Brotherhood equipment. If you damage your weapon, you will spend a week in the box. If you damage your armor, you will spend a week in the box. If you lose either, I'll kill you myself.
Nope.
And one final thing, ladies. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel.
At ease, Initiate. My name is General Barnaky. I will be giving you your orders before every mission.
Oh boy. Okay.
Before that, I'd like to personally welcome you aboard. Considering that the Brotherhood basic training attrition rate is 85%, you should be very proud of yourself. Now, on to business. 2 nights ago, raiders invaded the resource-rich tribal village of Brahmanwood. Their losses have been heavy, and they are now ready to accept the Brotherhood's conditions for protection. We will return their lands and rescue these primitive people in exchange for food and a portion of their older children for new recruits. We must expand our ranks to meet our objectives, which makes every village count. I don't know what is driving the raiders this close to our base of operations, but they have been punishing the surrounding area. Brahmanwood is one of many villages that is now occupied by raiders. The inhabitants that did not escape have been slain or imprisoned. Make no mistake, Initiate, they have killed a fair amount of our brothers. Do not underestimate them. You will take your squad to Brahmanwood, locate and eliminate the leader of the group of raiders. Once he is removed, his followers will surely fall into disarray. You will then use the Brotherhood's superior might and intellect to butcher the remaining criminals. This is a standard assault mission, so consult the map in your Pip-Boy for the latest intelligence on the area. One more thing, warrior. You must ensure that the village elder survives. He is the key to our plans for this town. According to the local tribal custom, he alone deals with outsiders. Without him, we can have no agreement with the rest of the tribe. Dismiss.
Cool. Building or using it. Guardhouse. What the Gale says, occupied by enemy forces. Okay. By Raider trained war dogs. Okay. A bunker here. Okay. All right. So done, I guess.
Greetings to the Brotherhood of Steel. You are speaking with Charon, elder and tribal father to Brahmin Wood. You have arrived none too soon. Our village has fallen to raiders who rode out of the darkness. Some of my people escaped death or bondage by fleeing into the wasteland, but without tools and shelter. This must be the doing of the Brahmin god of fate. With the bandits we trade away our present. In the Brotherhood, we trade away our future. Very well, Initiate. I fully agree to your terms, but I fear this decision will haunt me till I reach the eternal grazing field in the heavens. Our villages are being held prisoner in the camp. Save them, and you will have more people to aid your cause. Lose them, and you will be cutting Brahmin from your own herd.
Cool. All right. Okay, so let's. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we need to go up here, cross here. There we go. All right. Use it on you. That wasn't worth it, was it? Okay. Armor class, armor. Nuka-Cola, or no, this is stuff I've got, I assume. Slugger, Mauser, and 23 bullets. Okay, so yeah, that's all his stuff. Farsight. There we go. Good, I'm glad we already burned a lot of our useless things. Stitch is in a pickle. Inventory. Okay, so that one was actually a full heal. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we'll take all that. And we'll take all that too, because why not? Okay. Problem is, we also don't know what's over here, if anything. Cool. Well, that's fun. All right. You'll take all that. Get in this chest. That house key, 3 stim packs, and a bunch of bullets. Yeah. All right, well. Far side up over there. Assume. Boy, I wish there was some way to turn the camera. Go check that shelf. All that. Oh. Interesting. Out here. Oh. Okay, everything's fine. Stitch is just fine. Alright, Dr. Bag fully heals. Okay, so we can vaguely see that there's dogs over there. Oh, come on. Fly that far sight. What the heck is that? Voodoo. A healing powder. Take it all, I guess. Okay, we are over here. That's supposed to be the tool shed. Okay, so 7 is what we have to take out. Okay. That was sad. What do you... Damage range is 40. Swinging Titan double barrel weapon. Okay. So actually... Done, and Stitch can take. His current gun is range of 14, range 14 and 24. No, that seems to be better. All right. Browman. Be like saving them or bunch of cows. All right. Okay, just trying to do some recon. This is just supposed to be just supposed to be a tool shed. Her over here. Okay. Are we okay here? Okay. Like, okay, come on. Freaking Stitch and his, like, the lack of consistent auto attack drives me a little insane. Because, like, all he had to do was keep shooting. I assume the shotgun ran out of shots, but like, oh, there we go. Building is not a tool shed. Building is where people. Building was where all the people were. Like, we know we saw the one guy run by. And that was my hope. Here we go. And here we go. Okay, that was rough. inventory. Happy Pie. I assume that will heal me. I don't know. Okay. So Stimpaks do at least 12. Take all those. Mentats. Question of, do we need to bother going over there? Or we're running short on time, so I'm gonna see if we can just push to the end. However, yeah, I was like, despite it showing the map like this, it gives the numbers because it forces you to go that route. So, okay. Yeah, the problem is, and as anybody who's watched this channel for any period of time knows, I'm a little slow at these kind of games. I know, some of you out there are going, a little? Yeah, pump. Hey, Peter. Good job, Farsight. It's locked. You... Come on, Peter, buddy. You're embarrassing me in front of Farsight. brass knuckles, a shotgun, some shells, and a bunch of 762 bullets. Oh wow. Molotov cocktails? It's just getting fancier and fancier. How are you doing? Alright. We've got 6 minutes left. I'm not gonna finish this level in 6 minutes. Trying to decide how much further is worth attempting. Like frickin' Stitch dying over here is a problem. Warm and flat. Spring-loaded or compressed air-powered mechanisms propel bolts of wood or metal into and through a target. Oh. Yeah, I'm so annoyed. Freaking had to go and not survive. Ooh, oh. Farsight has killed lots of people. She's doing great. 21, female. Rank 1, initiate, reputation warrior. Works none. Gifted. More abilities than most, so you have not spent as much time honing your skills. Your primary statistics are each +1. Use 10% on all skills to start. Oh. Okay. That feels too real. What's P? Sneak traps, first aid, 90%. We're doing great on that. Our skills, first aid, 58. Pretty good on the sneak. Makes a degree of sense. Yeah, as you can tell, we're gonna end it off here. This is clunky, to say the least. But it's also 23 years old. So, but if you, like me, had wanted to give it a try and just hadn't gotten around to it, then, you know, by all means, now's your opportunity. Fallout Tactics is currently free from Epic Games as part of the Fallout Classic Collection, excuse me, featuring Fallout 2 and Fallout Tactics, as well as currently free is Wildcard Football, which I know nothing about, though I did pick that up too, and I probably should have done that one instead, but, you know, it was football, so Granted, it looks a little NBA Jam. For the people old enough like me to know what I mean by that. So it may not have been too bad. But yeah. So those are currently your free games on Epic, and then will be free on there until September 25th. Or it's not 25th, jeez. September 5th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So pick them up while you still can. And let me know how you like them. That said, thank you all so much for watching this tonight. As always, it's greatly appreciated. Thanks again to Andy Bundy and Drummer Doug and Jumping Monkey Bot for coming out and doing some stream, some live, I'm doing great. Some raid battles with me tonight. Tomorrow should be more of, I about said Dragon Age. That's not right. Baldur's Gate 3 with me and Bubbles. So appreciate y'all coming around for that. We are towards the end game, but we still seem to have plenty to go. So we'll see what happens. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight, and as always, thanks for watching. Jeez, I've been doing this outro basically unchanged for 9 years, if not longer. Still can't get it right. Thank you all for watching this, and until next time, this stream is adjourned. Good night, everybody.